All right, guys, we are back with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Picking up a little bit further along than where we left off last night. After I got off, I wanted to try and run this on my Steam Deck just to see if it would work well. And it does. It runs very well. But we're not too far off from where we are. But we got to go pick up some. Got to go pick up some sacks for this lady because she gave us free food. So we're working off our tab.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we can wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
That's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too, at least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man. And you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know?
I'm gonna make
about
him carry
nobles?
these sacks.
It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't going to work?
Come now, Henry. can manage those few sacks by yourself.
All right.
I'll get...
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capewell.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
All right. Well, we're not going to get any help from him.
Oof. 8.5 heavy. No.
All right, where is the pantry? All right, that's 2. Breaking my back.
That was our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. I was wondering if you could let me know a good old man when it's time to sow winter. Doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe you've got no way of proving it. We lost everything.
All right, well, he's putting in some work. He's trying to get us men or supplies or something, I guess.
Did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? Or what the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Thruski. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start as well?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you tell him.
Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Ooh, get him. Alright. Now I gotta...
We'll finish this quickly.
Zeig, was du da hast.
I'll be it, so ready, Bob! Fucker!
You fight like an old hag.
Come on, get your stamina back.
Let him have it!
I'll slice you up!
Get that fucker out! Damn it! Piece of shit!
Get him, Henry.
Spare him!
What do you want?
Let him have it!
Had enough.
Get you!
Filthy vermin!
Hey! Get him!
Oh, okay, that was a cheap shot.
Light him up!
What?
You in a flash.
Hey, Scheiße! You can't take me! We'll see about that!
Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Now,
Why'd you do it?
Alright, got one. Fuck him up, Henry.
Don't spare him!
I'll kill you!
Nice hit! Now we'll have you, you scum.
I'll be it, so ready, Bob!
Alright, you can't catch people in the back of the head.
Slice him up!
You're a dead man!
You haven't a
Cut
chance!
the bullshit and fight! Good!
You're facing no
There you go.
Fuck! Slice him up!
Hey!
Alright.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Knocked out the fucking card.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit! And who dragged you through the woods at night, eh? Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
I don't know. No, fuck that.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible, and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
That made me feel kind of bad.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. Well, I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
What's up?
Hey! Ogo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
I feel bad now. Let's see.
I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of
It's
Perkstone.
about time. Come here. Do you have anywhere to go?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days. But I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yeah.
Yes, probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Alright.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He rakes logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Ooh.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
What armor are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
But is the armor real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armor, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. It's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin. renowned far and wide.
And which way is Seming?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semine.
Okay.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semine. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Okay.
I really need something to wear.
Aye.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
She's a good lady.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Okay.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Alright. Toodaloo. Probably need to find some. Oh, I've still got my stuff. Okay. Maybe we should take care of our stuff. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do first? Wait, the map. Oh damn, this guy's way out here. Gain access to the wedding. Mutt. Blacksmith. Let's go after Mutt. Actually, I thought I saw a sign. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Thought this was a shop. That's the tavern. Alright, this is what we need.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchup Pond, beyond Jellyhoff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would you like?
I wanted to ask you.
Reputation
what's on the other
lost.
side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... lassen wir das.
Okay.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trotsky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Okay.
Where do you go for...
The closest half of that one belongs to...
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf, wenn du was brauchst. The goods I have here, I do not think you will get to the town any...
What do you have for sale?
Okay. Hunting sword versus... I already got a hunting sword. His is a lot better, though. Could use a pouch. I only got 5 groschen. Okay. I got 5 groschen. Sell some of this food that's about to rot. And I still don't know what this does, but I feel like I should keep it.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht? Nein, so bestimmt nicht. I'm done haggling with you.
All right.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Ooh, no. And maybe we should add that too. What is that? Is that the castle? The Lion's Crest. Oh, yeah, I do want that. Probably have to wait for POI Tipster. What is a POI Tipster? Alright, let's go check that out first. There's not like an indicator to let you know that people can see you.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Got it. Wouldn't even think about it.
Look out.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you
No.
want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
Damn, she's pissed. I'm sorry, Betty. Betty, come on.
Christ, pardon me.
Betty, come on.
Greetings.
Have you come to break some more straw?
Ah.
God's law and the law of the land apply to everyone.
I guess I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
What did I do to you?
Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to report an
Alright.
ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. If you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Alright.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Alright.
What's new in the county?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Alright. Figured out what the tipster was. Let's see if we can get our hands on that armor. In the middle of the day. Guess that's a bathhouse. We won't worry about it right now.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Am I allowed to be in here? Pay? Hell no.
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Show me your wares.
Ooh. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like... Are these just... Oh, lore books. Okay. Well, we don't have nearly enough of
Why are you
that.
wasting my time if you don't want anything?
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again. Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless, maybe, Radovan, the blacksmith from Takhov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that. Lad, 'tis but a legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails, eh?
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Look, enough talking. Do you know where I can find Brunswick's armor or not?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, please.
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the hall of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help me, eh?
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it, as a keepsake. And now, go.
Ugh, riddles. Okay. I want the armor. Okay, solve the riddle, find a piece of the armor. It's somewhere in Trotsky, hidden the himself, famed for adding a line, finding the first part of it. Crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates, boldly go towards true midnight. Okay, crone and maiden. Is he talking about prostitutes? Let's see. Alchemy bench. carpenter, tailor, tavern, nest. And then I'd want to go south. South from where, though?
Halt! Zach, show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to
Hurry
hide.
up! Everything in order. Carry on.
Wow. I just got profiled. Maiden and Crone.
Mind where you're going.
I mean, that's gotta be...
Careful!
All I know is I have to go south. Maybe I should go look for the dog first. I'm being indecisive. I can't make up my mind. Let's go look for Mutt. Okay, I was starting to think to myself, why'd the music stop? The graphics in this game are awesome. It's like a little path. Oh, poachers. They can sleep in their bed. Ooh. They be killing. Oh, and too bad I don't have a bow. There's a giant deer right there. Come here. Alright, I need a bow. I don't know if I'm gonna be a sword guy or like a mace guy. If they have a mace that's like a ball with spikes on it, I'll use that. I think those are so sick. That's not good. A nest? Where? Can I hit it with a rock? Alright. Alright. That's a person. What's up, baby? Oh, I don't want to rob her.
God bless.
Yep, I got a perk point. For survival, but hold up. Got opportunist. Okay. I kind of like that. You can only level up what you've worked on. Alright. Survival. On the poacher's trail. Poaching is a dangerous trade, and the quest for rare herbs can be too. It is therefore necessary to know how to monetize your time and effort appropriately. You can sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. It's pretty good. Or wanderer. A wanderer often cannot choose where to lay his head and must take whatever is available. You and your many journeys have been long accustomed to discomfort. It's enough to keep your feet. Hey, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. I just started playing this game last night. I started playing last night and literally just did like the intro tutorial. So this is really right after you get out of the tutorial. This is like within the first 2 hours of the game. But thanks for asking. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Try. Quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of a bed to 50%. Higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. I think that's probably better. So we'll take the Wanderer perk. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Have you started playing this yet? Or is it just something that you're interested in? Ah, the baths. Okay.
Greetings.
Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say? Pay, and you shall be forgiven. Have you stolen? Pay. Have you killed? Pay. Are you the devil himself? Pay,
No,
and
I'm
you
not the
shall
devil.
go to heaven. The prelates spout empty words. Their bellies may be full, but their heads are empty. Fat asses and empty spaces where their hearts are chased.
He sounds like a hard ass.
I'll give him another one for good measure.
How my heart is aching for your comforting caress.
What will it be?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good, but still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals. I've got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlar Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
Water goblin. So far it's going great, man. I loved the first game, and if you like the first Kingdom Come, so far it feels like they took that premise and they just perfected it. I mean, keep in mind, I'm only like 2 hours into the game, but I've got absolutely no complaints so far. It's been awesome up to this point.
Of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
Yes, I would.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olgram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting. Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiona. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Your Italian friend. A travelling merchant you had one beer with. And as for my means...
So what are Oops. Alright. Oop. Wrong thing. Waggoner's Inn. Baths. Smokehouse. Lodgings and new quest. I guess that is the quest. And what is this? The mill? Water Goblin's Hut. Wolf Pack. Overturned cart. Okay. Probably do want to check out the overturned cart. So what is that? Oh, that's what I've completed so far. Tasks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, where is the quest?
Never says no. These two fine lads gave her a go.
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
Yokel?
What's going on around?
We hold a...
That sounds good.
It actually, other than that's pretty...
Thanks, Inky. I'd like to try...
Wine, if you don't, maybe.
Fine.
Okay. I gotta go see Krezel.
Are you blind?
Let's see. We gotta go find Mutt. Oh, Alright, into the woods. Damn. Thick bushes. Is that a...
Now you're gonna get it.
These bandits or guards?
Someone! Help! Dead!
Oh, these are bandits.
Show your stuff.
Damn, I got lucky there.
Damn it. Rip your ass open.
Damn. Okay, back of the head.
You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit and fight. Useless.
You'd think after getting hit in the back of the head so many times. There you go.
Show your stuff.
You show your stuff. You fancy?
Piece of shit!
Useless.
No. Alright, that's not fair. Oh, no fucking way.
Can I ask about Tom?
Alright, we already did all that. Damn, we gotta start all the way back here. Alright, let's find out about this armor.
Next time, have a bath before you come to see me, you pig.
I met the local beggar. Barrow with her.
She's here again.
What?
You didn't give her a rabble like
No.
armor, unless
But Barrow... What legend?
it's there are action. Why are
That may be true. I might...
aiming?
Excuse me?
All right. In short, I don't.
Who exactly was...
You don't know?
Really?
Perhaps Prince of Blood.
Alright, let's get through this.
Could you recount for me?
Well, Brunswick. So he.
We'll get the...
A man after...
You may think so, but her name still but.
Okay.
And what happened?
Bruns over and so after so.
Well, the dragon is certainly much stronger than a lion. So...
Nonsense. Brunswick rushed to and from that, except his wife at the weather.
Where did...
It is said this.
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, as a only specific, of course, it looked like.
Well, if the king...
Lord Chen, it's said, or...
And do you know...
Yes, but I search you.
And how did that...
I've got to take past the...
Okay.
The crone and the maiden... Bloody hell.
Really? Well, and you know, Sir George, I'm not too here. And now, go.
Alright. Got that. Let's, put all of our shit back on. Alright, we learned about the poleaxe. Alright, back to the dog. Man, that sucks. I got my ass kicked by a dude with a shield. He's a sissy boy. Thought I was doing alright, though. That's like my first combat outside of the tutorial. But now I gotta go find that inn again so I can get the quest for the fight. Oh shit. Is that a wolf? Die. Okay. Oh. Fucking wolf. You bitch. I'm gonna bash your head in. Die, wolf. I'm looking for my dog. Come here. Get over here. Well, so far it hasn't been fighting these fucking wolves. No, honestly, so far, I know it sounds kind of silly, but all the cutscenes in the very opening of the game and how they kind of went into the relationship or the friendship of you and Hans, I really enjoyed that. And the music and everything. It's been great. Damn, that wolf kicked my ass. There you are. You bitch. Come here. Yeah, the music in this game is awesome, and the opening cutscenes were, they were fantastic. Come here. I'm not done with you. Yeah, run away. Too bad. Let's see. I need something that's going to regain my health. No, I want to eat it. Sure, we'll eat a carrot. Oh, wait. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, they do. They were good. Just some of the things that I read about this game before picking it up was that the writing and the storytelling was really good, specifically around Henry and Hans's friendship. And I mean, you can really see that so far. I think they did a really good job, and I'm just excited to see how it plays out. Sword guard. In the nest? Cool. Alright, well, I guess I need to sleep to regain my health. Can I tip cows? No. No cow tipping. I don't think this is what I was looking for. Oh.
Put that weapon away. Is that supposed to be a threat?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
What can I do for...
Excuse me.
Let me...
He was here.
What you... Because I'm still...
What's going?
He's...
We'll just go through all this again.
You have a.
Edward, if you...
You have a.
Edward, if you...
Yeah, it does. When I first opened the game, it kind of reminded me of playing
Would you happen to
the
know
Elder Scrolls for the first time. My first Elder Scrolls game ever was in it was Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4.
Why? Aren't wolves?
I mean, really, that was like my first
Did they tell you where?
like
If you climb up...
real game, I guess.
Did they tell you?
It kind of felt like that opening Kingdom Come for the first time.
Do you have any more?
By the...
That sounds good.
It actually came there another, by the way. If you go and he takes a...
Oh?
You'll see. And that's...
Thanks, Inky. What's going on?
We...
I already did that.
Thanks, Inky. Tell me more.
True foot then. And...
Wait, what?
I'd like to try the fight.
Why not? If you don't have enough money, maybe you can come to some...
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Okay, can I buy a bed?
But make it...
I need a place to sleep and something.
And for...
I'll just stay the night.
All right then. Pay in advance.
I'd like to just.
All right.
Damn, all I have is 5 gold.
What can you do, eh?
Alright, can I sell some stuff?
What do you have for sale?
What the fuck does my hair look like that? Alright, we'll sell the bone comb. I need 12 gold.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
See if he catches me. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Just get out of here. Okay, how did that not kill me? Oh. What the... Okay. It did. I broke my feet. I'm just trying to find my dog, dude. can't go back yet. Spend our skill point. What was it in? Survival. Oh yeah, that's right. So I have another one available for swords. Let's see. Opening precise strike. Fortune favors the bow. Short attack. Your sword fighting skill will count 3 times. Let's go with this one, the tendon slicer. Man, too bad I missed the let's see if we can find the poacher's camp again. So I can just sleep there. God bless you. All right. It's got to be around here somewhere. I think it's up there, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's not gonna work. Maybe not. Alright. I know the poacher's camp is around here somewhere. And it had a bed in it. I need to heal my poor little broken feet. Yeah, I have. So I just got my ass kicked by a couple of bandits. And I hadn't saved, so I had to kind of do like maybe 30 minutes worth of stuff all over again. I actually like the combat system though. And compared to the first game, it feels like they've improved it a lot. They've kind of simplified it without like completely dumbing it down. So I mean, it's still challenging, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be as much of a learning curve as the first game was. Found a little farm. Ooh.
Huh? What brings you here?
Nope, I'm sorry. Stealing your pelts. And your milk. Alright, where is this poacher's cabin? Or camp, not cabin. Also, how do I equip a torch? Yeah, no, I totally agree. I love it. You wouldn't happen to know how to equip your torch, would you? I have no idea. I don't want to wait. I guess I could. Alright, we'll just wait. Oh. You son of a bit. Whose dog? Alright, you need to take your weapon out, dude. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for telling me that. I just got my ass kicked by... Whose dog was that?
Can I ask about... I really...
Okay. I was just gonna sit in the woods overnight. Maybe I'll take a bath first. 'Cause that dude was kind of a dick. It doesn't even matter. Screw it. Just put some clothes on. Alright, well, I got my torch equipped. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why it won't let me equip the torch. I guess it's not a big deal right now. What else did I need to do? Okay. Tailor kit. Let's go ahead and blacksmith kit. Alright, let's talk to homeboy again. Because I got my ass kicked by a fucking dog.
What can I do for you?
Wasn't even a wolf.
I met the local beggar.
She's here.
What?
You didn't give her rubble.
No.
Armor. Unless...
But Barrett... What leg?
It's... There are... Why?
I might...
Aim an excuse. In short, I don't...
Who excuse... Really?
Perhaps Prince of...
But you...
Runs...
Could you... Well...
Runs, so he...
A man...
You may earn a still, but...
And what happened?
Runs over, and so after...
Well...
Runs, and from... Is at the... For,
where did...
It is said this...
I think I get...
And as a... of course.
So I don't really... I appreciate the offer. I don't really use Discord, to be honest with you. Maybe send me a whisper. It'd be something that I consider if you send me the information. But I got to be honest with you. I really just don't know.
Well, if...
Lord, it's said, or...
And you...
Yeah, but I do search you.
Hang on.
What? Besides, it's said, and you won't...
And how did that...
I've got it. Take past the toll.
The crow... Bloody...
And you know, so I'm not too here. And now...
All right, back on the road. Sounds like a plan. I appreciate the information.
Was machst du? Du Nervensäge. Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was rich, I sell...
Were there any value?
You ban for... If you...
And where did...
On the... I can't tell you. Me too.
I want... I'm not...
Yeah, no, but alles.
Where can...
If you want, we do not the grave over.
Can I...
Some blue... Oh, there is the... What
do you mean by...
Nicht along the... But off the...
Is there any...
Oh, yeah, rest...
Where do you...
The close half of...
Is it far?
Wenn du was... I do not...
Is there any...
Certainly, here in the... Us. That is so...
So you...
About every time...
So the road...
Yeah.
What do you...
Alright, let's, we'll sell that stuff. Because I forgot to do it last time. Let's see. So the bone comb.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein.
And then, before I forget, I want to learn this.
Bye.
Cool. Okay. Now we're going to find my dog. Ah, here it is. Alright, found the poacher's hideout. Please don't break your feet again. Let's not run into any more fucking wolves. Ooh. See what's going on with these guys. Hello.
Would you happen to have room for me? We're headed the same way.
Hop on. There's plenty of room.
What a nice dude.
Giddy up.
What a chill guy.
Come on, you nag.
A couple of naked dudes walking on the road.
Up, up.
See what this is about. Is that Hans?
Passed by nicely. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
I wish it was. What's that?
And I thought someone was
Don't
creeping
be with
around.
you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
Yeah.
God be with you.
I suppose. To hell with it. I suppose it was nothing.
Why were they fighting?
Are you a blacksmith?
And you? Gentleman's manservant, I reckon.
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira. Hard as nails and happy to flatten you any time of the day. Careful though, I don't like blades.
Glad to hear that. From one blacksmith to another.
Oh, sorry brother. I didn't take you for someone who could swing a hammer.
Ah, you're right. I much prefer swinging a sword than forging one. What are you doing here? Where's your anvil?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk around me lost all they had too.
So war, eh? It's a shitty thing.
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. By God's grace, I still have two hands, and I can always find work. I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
All right, let's wrestle. Because I'm quite sure I'm the better fighter.
Great! I wouldn't be so cocky if I was you, though. I know a few tricks. I'll be done with you in no time. And because I'm so confident, I say we spice it up with a few groschen. What do you say?
I
I
would.
don't have the time. And I'm out of coin now, anyway.
I knew you'd chicken out and not take a wager. Well, what's to be done, eh?
I can rob the refugees. All right, doing this again.
What will it be?
Excuse me.
Let me...
He was here.
Oh,
What do you mean?
because us.
What's going?
He's got...
You have a.
Edward, if you...
Where did you?
If you...
And what did?
I... But
Would you happen?
they up...
Any other news?
Recent, I...
Why?
They...
Aren't we?
That...
Did they?
In a good... If you...
Did they?
They meant...
Do you have any?
By the...
That sounds good.
It actually then up by the... If you go and see... He takes a bit...
Oh.
You'll see. And that's...
Thanks, Inky. Tell me more about.
It's really our food then. And...
I'd like to.
Wine, if you don't, maybe.
Fine. I'll go and see him.
All right.
Ballad of Sinful Sally.
Survival skill point. We're just running it back. Don't we have a... Oh no. Forgot we lost it. Alright, we're not gonna jump down the mountain again. Do you think I'm gonna save though?
I can't swim.
Henry can't swim. Oh yeah, that's right. And if you will bear with me for 2 minutes, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, what do we run into this time? Wolves, bandits, somebody's dog. I think this is where we ran into those bandits last time. Damn, that sucks. I wanted to pick up their armor. Oh well. There'll be more. Oh shoot, how do I get over there? Ooh, hang on. Maybe we should go after the water goblin. I do want to go after the water goblin. I think we need to find my dog first. Is that the right way? Yeah. And then we'll go talk to Tomcat. Too bad Henry can't swim. What's up? Oh. Sorry, my eye itches.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day.
Uh.
Good to see you, lad.
Really? Seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
You don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Only cowards slit throats. How about a proper fight? Do you have the guts for it?
You don't look like you know how to wield a sword.
Oh, but I do. And this is your final warning.
When I'm finished with you, you'll be begging me to finish you off.
Alright,
Pray
let's
for
go.
a quick death, you bastard! No, you don't! my head. You're no match for me.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mop.
I'm taking your shit.
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
Nice. What about a sword, though? Ooh. There we go. There we go. Pick it up. All right. Oh. That's too bad. Look at us, though. We're looking sharp.
A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herbalman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Maybe we should go up into the rocks. We'll do that later. Let's go talk to the herb lady. Now wait, what did it say if your armor breaks? So we gotta go to the codex. No. Hell. No, this isn't what I wanted. Okay, I'll worry about it later. Hello, herb lady.
First, I have to have something to pay back. Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. You wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks. Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Where exactly were...
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl. Pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Pavlena is young, and well, no offense, but you seem a little old to be a mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often. Well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said...
All right.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft? My old legs ain't up to climbing.
All right. Going through Pavlena's stuff.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? She's got unfinished work here.
Not taking any chances. Alright, this is... I just remember this being really hard.
Ah, damn.
What? Alright. That didn't work. I'll be off. Wait, did I miss a clue?
Christ, pardon me.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I missed.
I had a look in Pavlen.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go, but she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her. It was good to see you, my friend.
Alright. Let's see. All the way over here. We're gonna find our dog first. There's no way Mutt's all the way up there. E? No, we're going for D. I don't want nothing to do with wild pigs right now.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Oh.
Greetings, Master Guard.
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought. We've survived flood, plague and fires and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe. You all know full well what I'm talking about.
Chase away the demons.
Cities!
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Kopanina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Kopanina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
You haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
Oh. Hmm.
Stress is shifted to the wrong syllable in the second line.
Alright. Damn, way up there? Alright, maybe we should check out some other stuff first. Let's go southeast. I think that's the Miller.
3 syllables into one iambus. I've heard tomcats wailing better songs. Stick in the mud, butler.
Alright, can't jump over that.
I'm sorry.
I want to try lockpick. I forget her name. I want to try and lockpick that chest. Pavleva, I think is her name. I don't know.
Ave Maria.
Good to see you.
Oi!
You having trouble with the Takovites?
I'd say it's time to get payback for all those shenanigans up there. You look like you might be good at that sort of thing. And since you're already here, why don't you help me out? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
I might be able to help. First, I want to know what this is about.
All right, listen up. Up on that hill over there, it's Beckle. All I want you to do is to go over there and give them a taste of their own medicine. We'll make some mischief, have a few laughs while we're at it. Well then, will you help me?
Why not? I could use a good laugh.
Listen up then. Those naughty Takovite bastards have this nice maypole in their village. So proud of it, you think it's a gift from the king himself. Especially Project. Nothing would teach them a lesson better than stealing it and putting it up on display here. Just to spite them.
So all I have to do is take their maypole and bring it to you?
Aye, exactly. But be careful no one sees you take it. It'll be even better if they don't even know it's missing. Besides, if they catch you, they'll beat the shit out of you. So be careful.
All right, I'll be careful. Thanks.
Excellent. But even if something goes wrong, don't go clobbering anyone over the head, understand? All I want to do is piss Project off.
You want to do what to him?
Piss him off! You know? Mess with him. For stealing our maypole and our pasture. But remember, no violence, alright?
Of course. It wouldn't hurt a fly. You can count on me.
But go ahead and talk to Project. At least you'll see what an asshole he is.
About the
Ask away.
I reckon they'll be guarding the maypole, eh?
Aye. They're proper careful and keep a good eye on it. You'll have to be subtle and outsmart them somehow. But that shouldn't be too hard. The duckle lot ain't the brightest. Ask around. See what's going on over there. You'll figure something out.
Well, you don't need me for this, do you? Just send one of your farmhands.
It's not that simple. Maypoles are a big deal in these parts. We had one here too, just like in Soskowitz. But those duckle, that's how it is every year. They're very proud of the maypole, but they won't be expecting a stranger like you to steal it.
Do you have any idea how I'm actually supposed to steal it?
What we need is the reach. That's the important part. I reckon you'll have to climb up and chop the top off.
It's pretty high up, isn't it?
Ah, you're young and strong. You can handle it. When I was your age, I could climb all the way up the tower at Trotsky.
If you say so.
But I reckon climbing up there will take a bit of time. So be careful none of those tackle fools spot you.
Why don't you
Because they're arrogant wankers. Think they're above everyone else. But mainly, they stole our pasture, which has belonged to Gilliard since...
How does someone...
Like a prick, that's how. There's an old... I was a...
Alright, I'm done with that.
They beat
you back on me.
Right. But how did... Can any...
Well, but that's not... Tricky, my ass. They're greedy liars. Simple as...
Did you take your...
Of course, and he... So that's that.
Why do they...
Commoners here have all sorts of obligations.
Of course.
Aye, besides, that's why... Hey.
Okay. Well, that's why you brush your teeth. Wait, where is this place? What? Yeah. Where is it? Teacher, new quest. New quest. That's the end. Attach out, yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, I understand now. Well, Oops. Okay. I thought this dude was gonna... I thought this was a miller. I thought he was gonna sell me lockpicks.
Excuse me.
Talk to me. Nope. Alright, let's go get some training in. Will they attack or just run away? Yeah, they run away. Oh, damn. Maybe I should have gone into the rocks. Oh. Alright. Gotta find another way down. Oh no. Go away, wolf. probably not the ideal way to go.
Bloody deep.
Can't swim. All right. There's got to be like some kind of opening. Here we go.
Hail!
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show!
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
Oh. I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's life? All good?
Couldn't be better, lad.
It's kind of rude to call your mother a she-bear.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of upbringing.
The first? The only one, more like, fella. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right. That was stupid.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing, of course.
Well, there you go. Nothing's impossible for a man like me. Like I say, nothing's impossible.
What did you do before you took to the road?
How did I become a nomad? It's in...
So you've known the Voivod for some time?
Uh-huh. The Voivod is a good fellow. I met him this winter and helped him with his horse.
I didn't realize you know about horses.
What? The only thing I know about horses is that they go around on 4 legs. The Voivod's horse died from the cold, so I dragged it to the camp on a handcart, and we turned it into some first-class goulash. At least that old nag was good for something.
I'd be interested to...
I had lentils for lunch and bread pudding for dinner.
What do you do?
Right now, I'm talking to you. Then I'll go and have a bite. It's not so easy.
Don't they say a hungry artist makes for a good artist?
A hungry artist is a bad artist, because no one ever earned a crust by going hungry.
What can you do, Tom?
Me?
Come on.
If I put my mind...
What about...
I've been training to swim in cold water for years.
I'd like to believe that. And seeing it's summer now, I have no other choice.
I can climb any cliff without a rope, just using my bare hands, and then do a backflip off.
Jesus, you're a madman.
Not at all. I'd be a madman if I trusted my life to something as crazy as a horse.
Wait, so you're afraid of horses?
Hey, nothing's impossible. But I hate horses with all my guts. I never take risks, and that's why I'll never get on a horse. Not even for a golden goose.
You don't take risks? And what about your strongman antics?
No risk involved. That's years of hard work and training, fella. If I didn't believe in myself and what I do, I'd be long dead.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. Now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
That I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, don't thank me yet. Let's see what you're made of.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword. So let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. Don't pause. Why didn't you follow through? Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. Nice. Now do it again.
Okay.
Beautiful. Alright, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more different. I'll teach you a real trick. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then
from the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
Alright. Top, right, left.
Nice. Now do it again.
Top,
Beautiful.
right, left.
That's that. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, If I attack from the right, your approach will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhaut. Also known as the Master Strike.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How could I prove myself to you, so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything, and you're already...
Alright. Oh, we're using real swords?
Sorry, lad, but it's too...
Let me try...
Nonsense. If you can't defeat me fresh, you won't defeat me all bloodied up.
I'll tend to my wounds. I'll be right back.
Very well then. I'll wait for you here. Get a move on.
Oh, damn. He fucked me up. They let me sleep here?
You won't come here making trouble.
What?
Hang on. I'm sure I was just fooling around. I certainly wouldn't want to... After all, everyone in these...
Well, that's true, all right. We'll let it go this time. But next time... Look out!
Alright. Yeah. I think the stamina is probably better.
Oh, it is you, Charges.
What are you talking about?
You are that Chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesu. You came to me, the Ternogagio friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
What? What's a Chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the Voivod, he will tell you more.
What do you
Okay.
have for sale?
I don't have any money for anything.
Oh, never mind then. Farewell.
Alright, look, lady, I just want a place to sleep.
I'm looking for this friend of mine. A big, fair...
Look, you know what? That sounds like the Gacho we saw in the forest the other night. But he's scarp and sharpish and vanished in the darkness. I ain't...
What's life?
Free. My being cooped up in what... Niche none of the...
What did you say? It almost sounded like a curse.
Ah, that was just... a bit of wisdom.
You mean a proverb?
Najanav, maybe. We have wise sayings for everything, Gacho.
And perhaps a bit of magic, too, eh?
Kora Chacho. But they are not spells. We're very superstitious folks, that's all.
Nomads, you mean?
Ha! Romale. You will not find a more superstitious people than us.
How do you make your living when you're constantly on the road?
Everyone does the work he knows. Usually things to do with horses, trade and blacksmithing.
And what do you do?
Me? I make sure our luck does not run out.
Right. That must be tiring work then, eh?
Tell me about it. Playing dice requires wisdom.
Isn't luck more important?
Solvacaris, Gacho. There is no luck involved. When you have wisdom and a free mind, you accept fate. Lady Luck only smiles on those who know how to accept fate.
Why is your camp here?
Because we found a gold mine here, but we are so humble you would never know it.
I'm glad you've been so lucky. Would you invite me to a feast?
Nah, you might tell everyone. Then we would have to pay taxes.
You're right. Taxes are the worst thing since the plague.
Right. But if you do not have anything, you do not pay anything. And nobody will be any the wiser. Bokali Richni and Nakalel. That is why we have to keep moving. So the high and mighty do not realize that they have not yet squeezed us dry. Aye. Our kind are birds on the wing, not cooped up hens. I would rather be hungry and free than have a full belly and be chained like a dog.
How do you get along with the local villagers?
Oil and Kaiser Baraminjahin.
I don't understand. Is that something bad?
They are always unhappy about something. But it is because they are afraid. They are afraid of everything they do not know and understand. Then when we turn up, strangers with a strange language and strange ways, they shit themselves. They are more afraid of us than foreign armies, I tell you. And why is that? Because they know what to expect from an army. But they do... See you soon, my friend.
I really just want a place to sleep.
I'm sorry.
You look just like that Gajo that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the boy was.
Shalem.
Looks like everything is here.
Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares.
Do need that. And I need that. Let's see, can I sell anything?
Let's talk about the price. Is this enough?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Masa umatan tov. I can agree to that. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Good day.
Gajo. Aranka described somebody just like him. Go and see the voivode. You should see the Sovo. You don't look good at all. And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work.
What did I do to you?
Lacho dzives.
How are you doing?
Laches gajo mishtes.
I'd like to...
There are all kind. And if you... But there is...
Aha.
It is simply...
Where'd you...
Yeah, I got...
I mean...
Ah, I see.
And over and over...
What do you...
Wait.
You guessed it.
Why do you...
And why do...
Okay.
While we... So hinge...
Tell me something.
What can I do?
I'm
Only
not
it is a...
interested in her
How do you get...
It's all...
dialogue.
You know,
I
but
just
we
want a
live
place
up
to sleep.
The last...
Really?
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong. But I hear you know...
Kotuke Penja. I am just an old woman who... My old ma...
You see...
No, the black man... My power...
How do you know?
Simple.
And is there another kind of magic?
Oh, that...
And...
If you have...
I think that's hers.
Careful!
Are you alright? You look like someone gave you a thrashing.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and bring her back.
Do you think in that forest, maybe something could have...
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
What prophecy?
Miriromi had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shasha.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp. One moment she is here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivode? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and
it has been...
You mean Bajena, the herb?
I do not know. She says she...
Voivode?
No.
But...
I
just mean...
I am Voivode. And when I know...
Where's her tent?
We look through everything here.
Still...
Mishto. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop.
I think I know everything.
Please. Udbacht tesa stipend.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to sleep in her tent. Which one is...
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
Yes, I need help.
Ah, no thanks. It looks worse than it.
I'm dying. Is this it?
Nice scarf. Must have belonged to Marika.
Ah, come on.
Drop off up some coin or we were...
Wait, we can come to some... I was just fooling around, and I certainly...
Well, and I'm sure you also know I won't be so late.
Man, you guys are not cool.
Everything's there. Nothing's missing.
Excuse me.
Alright, well, I need your lockpicks.
Commonwealth, how can I help?
What do you know?
It is a rich business.
What do you...
$11?
Let's talk about the pro...
I can't do that right now.
I'm done haggling with you. Don't like anything, eh? A shame.
Okay. It would be real chill if you guys would just let me sleep.
What do you need? Hurry up. Don't have all day.
What do you know about Marika?
The whole thing's a bit odd.
Show me your wares.
Okay, so I can sell stolen stuff to this guy. Man, lockpicks are expensive. might be able to use a dagger.
Maybe next time then.
Well, that didn't do much. These guys aren't gonna let me just chill.
Did you? Hear what happened? Big wheel.
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zhehrovka stream.
Wait. Did it say I had
What?
6? I don't have any skill points.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief? Quincy. The water at least a week, judging by the state.
Will you teach me an...
Certainly. I mean, between...
I understand.
Aye, and as far...
German.
Aye.
Excellent.
Certainly. It occurred to me that it'd be mine. You probably... If you want. I don't know, but I know. Would you like me to...
Can we practice?
All right.
Oh, wait, I don't want to... Okay.
Should we begin?
Sure.
Thanks.
Same? Remember that trick I showed you?
Sure. Right slash, left slash, then right slash again.
That's right. Or you can do it the other way around. Well, shall we get started?
I'll get it. Let's do it. That's enough. I'll give up.
What's the matter?
I don't need to do all that
Fair
again.
enough.
I will. Can you show me?
I don't know.
Well,
you know what I mean.
I understand.
Of course.
I understand. Supposing I...
Stop by.
Wait, what? I should have listened.
I'd like to learn a...
Don't be.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Don't be foolish. This isn't the time for that. Come back when it's light out.
I'd like to learn.
And what would...
I'd like to learn a new...
Don't be...
Fight.
Let's fight.
Stop by when you're fitter. You couldn't keep up with me in the
Okay. They won't let me sleep in their camp. I can't heal. Those bitches. I think my only option is to go to the inn. And the inn is up here. All right. I think that's where we're going to call the stream tonight. I'm going to spend... Well, no, actually I'm not. I'm going to get off. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and cut it tonight. I will be back online tomorrow. Probably a little bit earlier, sometime midday. So if you're not already, be sure to follow and turn on notifications so you know exactly when I go live. Other than that, again, I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.